Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning everyone. In this occasion, I'd like to tell you a story with the title Cinde Laras. By the way, have you ever heard that story? Okay, let me tell you about it. Listen please. A long time ago, there was a kingdom named Jenggala. It was led by a king named Raden Putra. He had a beautiful queen and a concubine. The queen was so kind, but the concubine had bad personalities. One day, the concubine planned to make the queen leave the palace, then asked the real healer to help her. One morning, the concubine pretended to be ill. Raden Putra asked the real healer to examine her. What is her disease? Raden Putra asked the real healer. I'm very sorry, My Majesty. She's sick because the queen put poison in her meal. The real healer lied. Raden Putra was shocked and angry to his death. Without listening to the queen's explanation, he commanded one of his generals to banish the king to the woods and asked him to kill her. The king didn't know that she had already been pregnant at the time. That's why the wise general didn't kill her, but he built a simple house in the woods for her instead. On his way back to the palace, he smeared his sword with rabbit's blood to make the king believe that he had killed the queen. Audience, do you know what happened next? Several months later, the queen gave birth to a healthy baby boy. The baby was named Cinde Laras. He grew up to be a nice and handsome boy. One day, while Cinde Laras was collecting some firewood, an eagle dropped an egg. Cinde Laras broke the egg to be brooded. It hatched into a chick, and then it slowly became a strong rooster. The rooster was an ordinary one. It could sing. Every morning, it woke Cinde Laras up with its beautiful song. Kukuruyuk, my master is Cinde Laras. His house is in the woods. He's the son of Raden Putra. Cinde Laras didn't realize the meaning of the song until one day he started to think who Raden Putra was. He asked his mother. Then the queen told him the whole story. He was very surprised to know it. He decided to go to the palace to meet his father, the king of Jenggala. He broke his rooster that grew bigger and stronger each day. On his way, Cinde Laras stopped at a village. There, he met some people who were involved in cockfighting. If your rooster wins, you get a reward, said the man who challenged him. Cinde Laras accepted the challenge. In a few minutes, his rooster defeated the opponent's rooster. And one more time, his rooster won again and again. The news about Cinde Laras' rooster spread quickly to the whole Jenggala kingdom. And this made Raden Putra curious. So, he invited Cinde Laras to the palace. Raden Putra challenged Cinde Laras with one condition. If Raden Putra's rooster won, Cinde Laras' head would be cut off. But if Cinde Laras' rooster won, Raden Putra would share half of his wealth. Cinde Laras accepted the challenge and the condition. The two roosters flew bravely in front of the palace. In just a few minutes, Cinde Laras' rooster won the fight. Raden Putra was surprised when suddenly Cinde Laras' rooster sang the song. Kukuruyuk, my master is Cinde Laras. His house is in the woods. He's the son of Raden Putra. Raden Putra asked, Is it true? Yes, my majesty, my name is Cinderas and my mother was the queen, said Cinderas. Raden Putra called the general who had banished the queen. Finally, the general confessed that he never killed the queen. Later, the royal healer also admitted his mistake. Now with the confession, the king was so shocked and sent the concubine to jail as punishment. He immediately went to the woods to pick up the queen. Ever since, Cinderas and his parents live happily ever after. Okay audience, from this story we can learn that we should not believe easily in unconfirmed information. That's all about story. Thanks for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.